Welcome back, guys. Today is the 4th of June. It's getting warm, the summer has started, and we have the pre-order for the T-80U-E1. So here is the blog, the fucking sale pitch from Gaijin for this vehicle. So the T-80U-E1 is a premium main battle tank for USSR, rank 7. It features a very good frontal protection, great mobility, Gen 2 thermals, anti-tank guided missiles. And now, it is going to cost you a whopping $70, and you're going to get obviously the tank, 20 days of premium, 250 golden eagles, and a pre-bonus if you order the pre-bonus. So if you order it now before the update comes out, you'll be getting the title, honor and glory title, and also the flying tank decal. So it's just a, how would I say, for those who don't know the Russian army, it tends to do with a lot of ex-Soviet and Chinese tanks. There's like this Russian tank Olympics competition, and this thing is renowned for jumping a lot. That's where the flying tank part comes into play. Regardless about that, that doesn't really help you in War Thunder. Just a little side fact for you guys. And now, let's hop into it, okay? We'll break down this vehicle in the game, so we're gonna jump into it right now. So here it is in the game, guys. It's still in the Russian translation. They didn't do an English translation onto it. So it's the T-80U-E1, and this is pretty much an upgrade to the T-80U. It is an upgrade. What did they upgrade? When it comes to in-game, it's really just better thermals. You are paying $70 to have a better thermal. This one is Gen 1 with an option to have night vision, or Gen 1. Whilst this, I assume, will also have the same option. We'll have it here as Gen 2. It doesn't have it in the dev server, but in the live search we'll have Gen 2 thermals like the post said it. Here, I'll tab out, back into it. Right here, Gen 2 thermal imaging. So yeah, it should have most probably something like this placed over here, and you're gonna have Gen 2 thermals. Besides that, there's nothing else for it, guys. M9119 round ATGM. Yeah, it's the same ATGM, same rounds. 3BM42, 3BM42, 3BM46, 3BM46. So, and this one as well is a 3BM46, 3BM6, M9. So it's the same exact round throughout all of these T-80Us at 11.3. Now let's focus on the vehicle itself. Besides having Gen 2 thermals, correct me if I'm wrong, but the T-80UK also has Gen 2. Let's just jump into it. Apologies, I should check this before recording. I think this one also has Gen 2 thermals. No, Gen 1, apologies. So this would be, besides the T-80PVM, the only other tank at 11.3 from the T-80U series that has Gen 2 thermals. So these two have Gen 1 thermals, whilst this one is a Gen 2 thermal. So you are really paying for Gen 2 thermals at the end of the day. You are not getting anything else. The engine is the same, reverse 11, 11, 11. So you're gonna have the same exact reverse as the other two T-80Us. Engine wise, 1250, 1250, 1250 at the same revolution, 3154 RPM. So you're getting the same exact engine. There's no engine upgrade to this. There's no round upgrade, there's no armor upgrade, it's the same armor, it's the same Contact 5 ERA. Here you gotta even go back to this one, Contact 5 ERA, Contact 5 ERA, 50-30, 50-30, 50-30, 50-30, and 50-30, 50-30. So you have the same exact armor, mobility, rounds, cruise survivability, modifications are really one-to-one. The only difference you're getting with this is Gen 2 thermals. That's it. Belarusian Gen 2 thermals is all you're getting. Now let's check the optics here. Unfortunately, dev server not rebuild the optics because it's a working model. Oh no, they do. Apologies. So zoom 2.7 to 12, so it's going to same. Yeah, it's the same exact zoom as well, and FOV. It's all the same. So you are generally paying for a fucking $70 tank that has just Gen 2 thermals. Very disappointing. Now let's hop into the lineup. As you can see, you can bring out the 372B3, the tank itself, T-80UK, T-80U, and 2S36, as there's no A at 11.3 as of right now for Russia. And if you get the Panzer, you're going to up to yourself. Now, let's hop onto the ammo, okay? Let's hop onto the ammo. This is where I'm really concerned about this vehicle. So let me just move my camera a little bit. Now, let's jump into it. This is APDS rounds only, since nobody gives a fuck about HeatFS. 11.3 is the better rating this thing is at. So, when it comes to 125, it is the average for the Russians, right? At 11.3, 125, excluding this tank's round, is 462 millimeters. Is the average penetration at 11.3 for Russia. Okay, now for NATO tanks, the 120 caliber, the average is 482.63 millimeters. So as you can see, your 449 is underperforming both in the average for Russians and also especially for 120 NATO guns. Sweden's average is higher, Italy's average is higher, Great Britain's average is higher, Germany's is higher, and America's is higher as well. So 3BM42, guys, is at 11.3 one of the worst rounds for the 120 and 125 millimeter gun calibers. You have one of the worst rounds, no doubt. 3BM46 unfortunately has the lowest penetration at 11.3 War Thunder as of right now, as of 4th of June 2024. Now, we can jump in. Let's say, but I mean, the truth is this, guys. 11.3 does not exist. There's no such thing as you press battle, right? You click on battle and you're gonna get 11.3. There's no fucking way. You're going to get up there to 11.7 all the time. You're gonna have 11.7 vehicles, guaranteed 11.7 vehicles. So let's look at 11.7. Let's fucking destroy the statistic even harder, ladies and gentlemen. So, for Russia, the average at 11.7 is even higher. It went from 1449, 162 to 462 to 489.5. So you had a higher jump, and you're still performing dog shit, obviously. And for the 120 calibers, it's even worse. It went from 120 being 468 to 518. So, if you get updated, what's guaranteed? If not updated, at least there will be updated vehicles. 11.7's going down to your BR, to your matchmaking, destroying you. You don't have fucking a good gun. You don't have a good gun. You don't have a good round on it. The 120 is a great gun, but the round is horrible. 3BM46 sucks in general. Yes, it has good spalling. Yes, it has good velocity, but the penetration is very, very fucking bad, bro. It's really bad. It's horrible. I mean, 11.3. Look at the average. All the nations are performing better. Like even Britain has 476. They're performing better than you. Even Germany at 458. 458, ladies and gentlemen. 458. And you're getting 449. It's bad. I'll need to update the charts after the update, but it's still bad, guys. As of right now, this round is just shit. Now, is it worth the 70 freaking euros, the 70 bucks? Is it worth it? In my personal opinion, if you're a new player, please for the love of God, do not purchase the Turms or this thing. You'll thank me. The T-55 AM1 is a much better, beginner friendly, top tier, high BR premium tank. Yes, it does not have, the funny features of the T-70. It does not have thermals. Yes, it has a lot of features that the T-72s and T-80 is missing, like ERA, better thermals. But listen, you still get the better launched ATGMs if you're into that, okay? You're still gonna get the better launched ATGMs. You're still gonna get Sable. You're gonna experience APCBC. You're gonna experience smoke rounds. You're gonna experience APDS. You're gonna experience HeatFS and HE. It's a great beginner tank. You have a lot of rounds here that you can learn, understand, and how to defeat and use properly. You have night vision. Yes, it sucks, I know. But listen, it's a small sacrifice to improve yourself. You have ESS. You have smoke launchers. You have a lot of good things on this tank, right? I know it's missing certain things that the top tier vehicles shine off of, but at least it's more beginner friendly. You still have armor. Yes, there is armor on this thing. Unlike with these tanks where everyone knows the weak spot, right? The T-55s are very good, chunky, fast vehicles that will do the job. Especially if you're a new player, they're very, very rewarding when you fuck up. They don't punish you as hard as top tier vehicles do, where if you miss your shot or you land a bad shot, you're dead. You're fucking dead. The guy knows how to kill a T-72, T-80. It's the same fucking 3 weak spots. It's the same 3 weak spots. Now, regarding the weak spots, since we're talking about it, it's the same exact thing. Where do you shoot to kill this thing? Lower plate, drivers, right here, next to the machine gun port. That's from the front, from the side, or if it's angled like this, try to hit this track. You'll go through all the armor as you can see, or nick a little bit of the armor, into the ammo immediately. From the side, again, into the ammo immediately. Center mass, underneath the turret where all the ammo is standing. So yeah. Is it worth it? In my personal opinion, if you're a new player, like I said before, the 350 AM1 is a better purchase for you. Yeah, sure, you'll not be able to research rank 8, but there's fucking 3 vehicles. You can research all of rank 7, look. It's from rank 1 till rank 7. All of this, with this thing, you can research all of this. And then if you want to, sure, buy the terms, or buy the T-80U-D for G, and then you can grind this out if you don't want to grind it under these tanks. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it if you're a new player. Now, if you're an experienced player, let's talk about the fucking premium battle that's going on here. Now, as we all know, the 2S38 is out of the game. It is going to get nerfed really fucking hard when this update drops, so I'm not even gonna fucking talk about how bad this thing is. Now, one quick question that people ask me, should I choose the T-80U-D or the T-80U-E1? Great question. The T-80U-D is missing thermals, has the shittiest reverse, but it's a 10-0. So at least you have a lineup. If you buy the 2S38 and the terms and the T-80U-D, you have a lineup. You can also bring in the BMP-2M. Now with the T-80U-E, the only lineup you can create with force money is the vehicle itself, and if you G the T-80U-K, or maybe you purchase the T-80U-M2. That's the only way you can have a lineup. So, and also the lineup, I mean, it is quite good. It's growing, the 11-3 lineup. We have 4 main battle tanks and no AA at its BR, but you can take the 2S6 compared to, you know, 10-0 being a disgusting line. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 vehicles, and then you can also bring another, like this thing in this case, if you don't up tier it. But you have 7 vehicles at 10-0 versus 4, 5 if you had the AA. That's, let's just say that the 10-0 lineup is better for grinding and you have a bigger lineup. Now, which one to go for, T-80U-D or T-80U-E? One, in my opinion, if you are a new player, again, I'm just gonna keep going at this point, just do this. But in my opinion, the T-80U-D is shit because this is a pack vehicle. Like I said before, G vehicles are the same price or even sometimes more expensive as a pack vehicle, and you're not getting the premium, you're not getting the G out of it. So if you had to choose between these two tanks, the T-80U-D and the T-80U-E1, the UE1 would make more sense as you're getting more value out of your money compared to the T-80U-D, because you have to buy the Golden Eagles, and then on top of that you're only getting the vehicle, whilst here obviously you're getting the G and the pack and the premium. That's really it, guys. There's not much to talk about. Like I said before, it is just a T-80U or T-80U-K with Gen 2 thermals. It's the same exact rounds. You're not getting anything crazy out of it. Let's even compare to the T-80U-M whilst we're here. It's the same exact thing, and this one also has night vision. So yeah, $70 guys, just to get Gen 2 thermals. This is where Gaijin has went. This is Gaijin in 2024, charging you $70 for a Gen 2 thermal. Thank you guys for watching, and see you the next time. Bye bye.